I kind of set myself up for a bit of a mental nightmare, didn't I? Good going me. This works? How? Hey guys, I'm Rod the Fox and welcome back to From the Depths. Now, I want to let you guys know something. It's for you guys to see the stream. I want to give out a bit of an apology because there's one thing I really wanted to show off in the stream, which is this thing. But unfortunately, this took way too long to load because it even says here from the creator, it takes about an hour to summon. So I couldn't exactly adequate the time to properly spawn this in. I probably will try again at a later date. Like if I were to give this its own dedicated video or even try to put in the stream again, I don't know. But I will be leaving this here. This isn't going away because there's no vehicles that we're going to be looking at here today. We're actually going to be going back into the designer and continuing working on the medic craft that we are currently working on. But for as much as I like showing off other people's creations, I also want to get to work on my own creations too, because I mean this stuff is going to be used in our own campaign eventually. So today I think what we're going to be doing, oh, that ring is in a lovely spot there right now. I think what we're going to be doing is, well, the engine's already installed, but it is currently using up resources. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the thrusters and I'm going to see if I can indeed get this thing to work for free, because much like the cargo ship, this is constantly using up resources to repair the other ships in the fleet. So if I have this using up resources by itself, that honestly just kind of makes this pointless. And I might change this back section up a little bit. I might use these slope blocks instead of these flat ones, because honestly, looking at it now, it does look a little weird. Like it sort of just goes from like this nice rounded edge. I mean, I know it's a 45-degree angle, but still. And then it just transitions back into a sharp corner here. So I might do something with that today. But right now I'm going to be putting in the thrusters, which now I just realized this part here is going to be really light and that part is going to be really heavy. Yeah, I mean, the central mass is already back here already. So trying to get this in the balance, I have a feeling it's going to be a bit of a nightmare. But hey, no one said this is going to be easy. There's one thing I forgot to mention in a previous episode that I'm going to need to add to this is the sub-vehicle spawner and the blueprint creator. So that way I'll be able to spawn in new repair ships and have them set to sub-vehicles for this ship. So if any of them happens to be destroyed, we can easily spawn them back in. Now, how the hell am I going to do the rolling on this? I kind of set myself up for a bit of a mental nightmare, didn't I? Good going me. I'm gonna try something that I didn't do before, so I have no idea if this will even work. I just have to make sure now that this thruster is actually lined up properly, because I was thinking of like having these as the pitching ones and say putting the rolling thrusters out here, which would work one way, but the rolling will be more or less kind of useless because due to where the pitching thrusters are placed. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to have these as the rolling thrusters and put the pitching thrusters in a bit of a different location. And I can only hope is that this actually works. So if you guys happen to hear screaming, that would possibly be me. Okay, I got the thrusters installed and I'm trying to find a place to put the AI. And I think the only place we have left is in here because this room is completely full of resource storages and I don't quite want to put it up in there because, well, it'll be kind of vulnerable. And I think I given where this is, even though it's in the bottom, it's still towards the middle. You have all of this stuff right here protecting it. You have both the sides and the back, so I think this is the most secure place to put it. Now, That's a prime example of my mouse friggin' up right there. Okay, so I get these set up and then I get back to you guys again with my thruster plan. And come to think of it, I don't think it would actually work. I'd attack on 2.0 and not be an idiot. Jesus, as soon as I had airplane 2.0, this happened. I think this thing wants to go. No, I think this thing is just dying of engine power. God damn it. Oh, time to add more engines. Frig. Yes! We friggin' did it again. I mean, this does use up resources when it first spins up, but yeah, once this reaches full pressure, it's completely free. Now, I'm not sure if there's something I can do about that with the different configurations, but I mean, this is running free right now, and we are gaining an engine power. It's just very, very slowly. And we're even getting in charge too, which is awesome. Now, let's see if this thing will actually fly. Well, once I add lifting thrusters, of course. This works? How? How does this work? I don't have the top pitching thrusters set up yet, so this is why this thing's called rather wonky. Oh. What? Okay. Oh, these are set up. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my god, I'm definitely fixing this. Because my original plan was to have the two front ones here set as rolling, as you guys see, and have these set as pitching. I don't think that's working out very well. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have these set for pitching, same thing with the back set of 6, and I'm going to have these set for rolling. I think that's going to work out a lot better. So that means we're not going to need these, and same with the top ones, but there's one problem with that. The landing strip, the thrusters are going to interfere with that. Unless what I could do, I could have some negative thrusters placed on the bottom and do it like that. That would be pretty feasible, and there will be no thrusters getting in the way of the aircraft. So give me a minute, guys, so I'll go and test that out. Okay, so I just learned, don't do this. Have thrusters on top and the bottom, or this is gonna end up happening. Yeah, I don't think you want this to happen. For freak's sake. Alright, I got all the back pitching thrusters straightened away, and I even got the rolling thrusters moved up a bit. Now to try and figure out this pressing issue. What the hell am I gonna do about these? Now I need to do something about this. Yeah, this. There we go. I had to turn the gain down. Now to go about dealing with the backwards thrusters. What the hell am I gonna be out with this? I've seen it had turning thrusters as well. Oh, fantastic. Okay, I got all the thrusters and everything set up, and I want to let you guys know something. For this vehicle, I did have to set a fake point for, because if I didn't, then it would be doing this. And you guys know how much I hated that. And I mean, it's not as bad as what it was with the previous ships, but yeah, I cannot have that happen, because one thing I don't need is just one random bump to come up and hit the repair craft and either damage them or knock them off course. So that's why I have to set a fake point for this one. And with fake point set, this flies extremely well. And I'm going to put in the sub vehicle spawners and even the blueprint creators, and I'll catch you guys here in a minute and see what else we can do with this. Here we go, I got the sub-vehicle spawner put in, I got the vehicle blueprint spawners put in, and I even got the back finished up here. And if I must be honest, having the back the way it is now looks a lot better than what it did before. Oh yeah, I'm leaving this the same because the look that this has to the Geocore cab from Terratech is uncanny, and I honestly love that. But like, it honestly looks cleaner, it looks nicer to have it angled like this than just having like squared off. Yeah, this is the medic aircraft done. Now to retrofit a Duster Marine and see what that looks like. I unironically actually just love this little plane. Okay, come here. It's your turn to get work on now. And it's actually, can I actually just outright change this? Or is this gonna be, okay, that's gonna be outright no. Yeah, okay, so it looks like I'm gonna have to change this with alloy, which that shouldn't be too difficult. Well, that was easy. Now now to do the rest. Okay guys, I'm gonna ask a bit of a stupid question here. Was this always in here? Where you type something in and it gets saved and it comes like it's history? Okay, I honestly like that more than what I did with the wood. I mean, the wood was fine. I know it is, but I like this a bit more. Now to change out the body, remove its weapons with something else. And also change out this propulsion unit. Missiles are gone. Though if I must be honest, the engine powering this thing is kind of ridiculous. This is literally just a single cylinder engine with a carburetor and 2 superchargers on it. This is really freaking tiny. But I got something that made this completely free. I got 2 batteries and the electric engine put in here, and now for its dual RTGs. This is the same thing I've done before, and one thing I might actually do, I might modify this design a little bit. I'm not sure how I'm gonna go about that, however, but it should be pretty interesting. Here we go, I got one side done. Now to do the other side, and there we go. The batteries in the RTGs are literally like crammed right in here, like literally right behind this Mimic is where the electric engine is, so hey, it works. Now to do the underside here and finish swapping out these blocks. Wow, this actually already has a resource storage into it. It's a small one, but hey, 1,000 resources, 1,000 resources. Though I might use the spots where the fuel containers were, which they were right here, and I might put in more resource containers so these would be to hold a little bit more. Here we go. Now this has 4,000 resources in it, and come to think of it, I'm not actually. Here we go. So I was thinking of using the fancy ones, but I don't think they'll quite work in this case. Oops. So I decided to go back and just use the ones that are currently already in here because, hey, it fits with the theme, it fits with the build, and unfortunately there isn't exactly a 1x3 resource storage in here, which is kind of strange because you have the 1 cubed one, you have the 2 cubed one, and you have a massive thing such as this. So that wouldn't exactly quite work. Now for the repair tentacles that I'm going to be adding to these. Here we go, just a singular repair unit onto it, and it turns out that they actually did change the name of these, even though the name for them when you pick them out for items is still the same, which I honestly find a little bit odd. I was going to remove the piece here that's on the front, but I actually kind of like how that looks, and for some reason I can't actually properly delete it and place something else new there, so I'm kind of screwed in that regard. But there we go, this is the Dust Marine refitted with RTGs, electric engines, and with the single repair tentacle onto it, and this will actually work. There we go. Now this thing will fly just as sporadic as the original one did, because the AI and stuff is all intact, so you can expect the exact same type of movement as with the original. Though I'm not sure if these blocks are blocking the oh, okay, so I can only put a single block there. Here we go. That's an easy fix. But that's gonna do it this time, guys. Try not to make it sick. So, rate the like button for the depths if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe and ring a bell if you guys want to see more stuff like this. And I'll see you in the next one. Later, guys. They're currently watching the sky and the sea doing flips. But this is honestly more than I was expecting to do this episode, which, hey, I can't complain. And when you guys wondering about a paint scheme, I will eventually be painting all of these crafts, but I currently don't have one in mind. That's why all these are just using the bare color metal. But once I get a fleet colorer in mind, I will be painting all these crafts up, make them look a little bit more interesting instead of just plain metal, which, I mean, it's cool in its own right, but it's also kind of bland. And hey, a fresh coat of paint never hurt anything, so hey, why not?